Hey guys, and welcome to this Cademi product demo video. Before we get into all the cool features and functionality that make it one of the standout e-learning platforms for SMEs and SMBs in the UK, I want to start with our why. Why did we decide to build this platform from the ground up when there's so many other platforms out there to choose from? And that's the key thing. It was our journey to get this level of e-learning platform into our own businesses that made us realize that the industry was broken and there was a massive hole, and the only people suffering was SMEs and SMBs. Those medium-sized organizations, even the smaller ones, they didn't have access to this type of platform. I'm guessing if you've tried to get this type of platform, you would have experienced exactly the same. But let me just quickly recount it for you, man, because it still hurt us so much. It's so fresh in our mind. And it was our journey of getting this type of technology into our business. And there's so many out there, and we saw the websites and it's like, oh yes. Because in our business, growth mindset and learning is a daily habit. We put down a lot of our success, and our culture as well is driven by it. And we wanted a platform to help us do this as we grew. But also, as when COVID hit, a lot more, we went to hybrid working. So we wanted to make sure that our people still had access to the quality content and courses that they would need to make sure that they could keep the daily habit going when they were working from home or in the office, 24/7 in your pocket. That's what we wanted. Turns out that only 20% of all e-learning platforms in the world today have been designed mobile first, which is crazy in our eyes, because that's smartphone in the pocket, that's how everybody consumes knowledge now. Think about the modern learner. It's like whenever they have a question or they want to know something, it's always at the point of need. They just pull it out their pocket, their smartphone, they Google it, they get the answer. They go to YouTube, they get the how-to video. Before you know it, they're replacing the spark plugs on the car. And that's how it's done now. So e-learning platforms need to be as agile as companies need to be now to operate within the new world. Because that's what it is. The best businesses can pivot and stay agile regardless of the size. So we wanted to get that e-learning platform. And we went and we looked at the websites and we done our due diligence. We shortlisted it all out. We picked the 3 that we wanted to get in touch with and say, hey, we want that platform in our business. And then we do it. We request a demo. 1 day goes past, another day goes past. Before you know it, 10 days has gone past, and not one of these companies have got back to us. Not even a courtesy email or a call to say, hey, you know what, this might not be the platform for you. We only work with organizations of a certain size, or we don't operate in the UK yet. Absolutely nothing. The ones that did get back to us, they did actually come back and say, you know what, we don't work with you guys. You're too small. Don't get me wrong, there was companies that did get back and offer us a demo, and we were so stoked. And you know what, when they were going through the platform, they were amazing. The offering was absolutely phenomenal. And as you're going through the demo, and these are like 30, 45 minutes, and if you've done a demo, doesn't matter what it is, especially tech demos, you know what it is. It's like you sit through them, 30, 45 minutes, you're on a Teams call. It's normally a young gun. It could be from America, the time zone. So you're putting a lot of time and effort into this. And as you go through the features and functionalities, they're blowing your mind, absolutely blowing your mind. It's like, I want this in my business. I want this. This will transform it. My people will love it. And the business will just go from strength to strength, will level up. But then you get that empty feeling in your stomach when you're 20 minutes into the demo and they still haven't told you anything about the price. And then you get 30 minutes and then you get to the end. And that empty feeling in your stomach is filled with despair because they tell you the price. But it's not just the price that knocks you for 6. It's the length of the contract. And not only the length of the contract they want to tie you into, it's the price as well. That commitment for an SME or an SMB sized organization, whoa, that's not really for me. It's like, that's a big investment. We're not a big company. And then they tell you about the hidden costs. It's like, oh, you want those courses? Oof. That's a little extra sauce that you're going to need to pay for. Oh, you want to be able to create your own content or presentations? That's some more sauce that you're going to need to pay for. That's when we realized there is no one out there catering for SMEs and SMB sized organizations when it comes to this technology. And then Cademi was born because we were like, look, if we're having these struggles, then there must be so many other organizations out there and people that want to have this kind of technology within their business, but it's just so out of reach. There's so many barriers that put up that you just can't access it. So we decided to build our own. Because we believe at Cademi that access to the type of technology that can enable a company to not only survive but thrive shouldn't just be limited to the big companies that can afford it. And the people that can only have access to it shouldn't be the people just working at those big companies. Information and knowledge is the new currency in this world today. So everybody should have access to it. And that's our mission at Cademi. And the Cademi e-learning platform, which we're about to go through now, will demonstrate how you can transform your business by giving your people access to this information. So without further ado, that's our why. We'll go through the features and functionality. Enjoy. Okay, it's the moment you've been waiting for. We're going to delve right in and show you some of the key features and functionality of Cademi. Oh man, I'm excited because this is what it's all about. This is what you will be introducing into your organization. And first things first, as soon as a new user registers, the first thing they'll be greeted by is a homepage. Now, this one that you're looking for is a bit like Blue Peter. We've already pulled it out of the oven. It's one that we've done earlier, and you'll see that we've already partially completed it. Now, first step, definitely get all your employees to put the pictures on there, because the only way that this platform is going to work is if you get employee engagement, and nothing gives you employee engagement than personalization. And you know what? It's really cool as well, because when people fill out their personal bios, it allows people to learn about each other. John in IT can know more about Mary in marketing, or Timothy in finance. Timothy definitely sounds like a finance name, definitely. But you know what? They could all share the same passion of wildlife photography. And they would never know that. 3 ships in the same course, but never ever meeting. And then just through Cademi and filling out their personal bio, they find out that they love wildlife photography. And now, when they all meet at the water cooler, they can just talk about that all the time. Instant connections. And that's just one of the great things about Cademi. We then move on to what else you need to do to complete your profile. And what you're looking at on screen now is the personality test. And who doesn't love finding out about themselves? BuzzFeed have turned into $1 billion valuation on churning out 5 question answer quizzes on which Disney princess am I. Now, I'm not saying that the Cademi personality test is as shallow as that. This is actually based on some science, and it's all about understanding what personality type you are. And the way Cademi does it is you're either calm, cool, bold, or vibrant. And it's really cool as well, because you need to understand yourself as an individual before you can really start to make the most out of the platform. And once you understand this, it helps you to communicate and interact with your fellow employee and the people that you work with. So instead of it's you hear the typical things, don't you, where it's like, yeah, they just act that way because it's finance, isn't it? Or they're a developer, they're a coder, that's what they do. It's like, no, it's about personality tests and personality types. And if you understand how to interact and communicate with your fellow employees, that just makes you the best team member ever. And that's only a good thing for the organization. So once we know what personality type you are, it's then on to the learning style test. And this is about how you want to learn. So there's a lot. If you just Google learning types and learning styles, you hear this a lot. It's like, yeah, I prefer to learn visually. Like, so that person will always watch YouTube for all their answers, how to. And then there's audio people, and that's the people that love to listen to podcasts. Or there's the read write, love to just read long form articles. Or there's the kinesthetic, who just get it done by doing. And you know what? Cademi will help people to identify what their best learning style is. And this is important, because people, if they're going to learn and grow, then they need to be doing it with content that is going to be engaging to them, that they want to keep on coming back to time after time after time. Cademi, with the individuals doing these individual learning style tests, will serve the content that is best suited for that user. But we're not done there. There's one more assessment that we need to do to fuel the curated AI learning engine of Cademi, and that's the skills-based assessment. And in a nutshell, this is about understanding the skills you want to grow and the steps that you need to take to get there. So, easy one, it could be a manager wanting to transition into being a leader. And what you see here is they get to rank themselves on where they are now. So I'm a 2, so I'm very much beginner level. And then what you do is you say, where do I want to get to? I want to be an expert, man. So we're talking 5 or 6. And by doing that, we click save. That's all the profile complete, and you will see something wondrous. On the homepage, you now have all this recommended resources and content to do, and they're based on everything that you've just done in your tests and your skills-based assessment. So you will see everything from leadership and coaching, and have a look at this one, how to create a personal development plan, assertiveness skills, how to say no, how to build self-confidence. It's all there. It's all everything that you need to transition and go on this amazing learning journey. And once you've done that, look how easy it is to start a course. And here's one here. Here's one we've prepared earlier. That blue Peter analogy is going to keep on going, but it's micro learning. The duration is 10 minutes. Within a few clicks, you're in it, and you can do this off any device. We have built Cademi mobile first, which means that you can access 24/7, just like people want to learn now. The modern learner, it's all based at the point of need. Can they access it instantly? Think Google search for getting questions answered, YouTube for watching videos on how to. It's all there, and that's what Cademi's built on. And it's even better, man, because it's not just about pick one course, complete it, and then find another course. Cademi allows you to build your own learning pathways, and it's all about, if I want to transition from a manager to a leader, and then I see all these recommended courses, I want to be able to pick all those courses and put them into a pathway, so they're just saved there. So I don't even need to think about it now. All I need to do is go into this learning pathway that I've built, and then work through these courses in a sequence, and by the end of it, I will have transition from a manager to a leader. And what you're looking on the screen now is our ROSPA accredited learning pathway for health and safety. So if you're an organization that has health and safety as a mandatory curriculum within your organization, look no further. We got you covered, man. We got you covered. It's not just about the learning pathways though. This is about leaderboard and gamification. What use is a platform if no one wants to use it? So it's really important. We hear this a lot. We hear this all the time. It's like, yeah, I've used an LMS before. By the way, Cademi isn't an LMS, just FYI, it's the world's first HLP, which is an LMS plus LXP plus mental health and wellbeing platform, all rolled into one. It's one subscription, one platform to rule them all. But it doesn't matter if it does all that if people don't use it every day. So we have built in gamification into the platform, not just on an individual level, but on a department level as well. And what you're looking at on the screen right now is the department level, but then you can go to an individual level as well with the organization, and you can see the department, and if every user has a score against it. And what we love to do at Cademi is every month the top learner wins a prize. That's it. And it's that simple, just to start building the culture, that learning culture within your organization. And then it's not just about the individual user, it's also about if you're an HR professional, or you are the L&D manager, or you're the business owner. It's all about, you want to be able to see what the ROI is of the platform, but also track and support and report against employee progress. So think about that health and safety, the ROSPA accredited, it's mandatory. You want to make sure that everybody's done it within your business, especially when the audit comes round. And the Cademi platform allows you to do it really easily, and you can just see all the reports that you can do, and all the way that you can crunch that data on the screen as we speak. And even better, you can just run reports. It's all there for you. It's as easy as a click. Employee activity, learning history, and user report. Easy as a 1, 2, 3. And you know what? We've saved one of the best features to last. This stuff doesn't come as standard. This functionality right here, other providers want to charge you for, but we know how important it is to businesses, so why shouldn't it come as standard? And we call it the course authoring tool, or Cademi HLP Create. And this is all about, you can either transfer your existing training onto the platform and make it as interactive, as engaging as all the other content, and have it all in one place, or you can create your own training content within the platform and have it live. You can see everything that you can do there, from video to audio to hotspot to images with text to images. You can do everything. You can build quizzes. It's all there for you to build the most engaging training content your organization's ever seen. And what you can see is how easy it is to set up a quiz. How cool is that? Anyway, that is the deep dive into some of the key features and functionality of the Cademi platform. We cannot wait for you to take the next step, demo it, see it for yourself, and once you have it in your organization, it will be transformational. Hey guys, you've just taken a short journey through the Cademi learning platform and some of the cool features and functionality that you could put into your business today. There is so many more, so much more. It's crazy. I can't even, if I was to list them all out, this video would still be going tomorrow. But to make it really easy, we do 30-minute demos. Click on the link here, book direct with the Cademi team, not with my hand, this one here. Just do it right now. You will not regret it. To sweeten the deal, to make sure that there's no barriers, we will give you a 14-day free trial as well. Because we are so confident that Cademi will transform your business. It will give you everything that you need. Thousands of courses and content, updated on a weekly basis. You can create your own content. There's leaderboards, there's gamifications. There is that AI curated content. The platform even learns your learning style and then caters for it. And there's so much more. So much more. The world is your oyster, but only if you put Cademi into your business.